side is my best side. This side.
Oh, they're both good.
All right, y'all, what's up, man? It's your man DJ Lord Jazz from the world famous 90s hip hop group Lords of the Underground. If you don't know, do your research. Just Google that name, Lords of the Underground, and a whole bunch of, can I curse on here?
Yeah.
A whole bunch of shit will come up. All right? So,
use the knowledge, yeah.
I am from Cleveland, Ohio. Both of my MCs, Do It All and Mr. Funky, they're from Newark, New Jersey. I moved there, and then, you know, that's when we got the deal and everything. But just to give y'all a little history about me and my group, we all met at Shaw University. That's in Raleigh, North Carolina. I was a communication major, radio, TV. I used to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning when I was in college, and I did a gospel show. I moved up to jazz. I did a jazz show. I love jazz. I love all music. At my school, the base of the state radio station was jazz. It was jazz music. I love jazz, don't get me wrong, but I love all genres. And coming up in the 70s, you know, I listened to funk and, you know, electronic and all that kind of music. So I went to my program director and I asked him, I was like, listen, I don't have a problem with jazz, but I would like to be able to play what I like, which was hip hop. And all of my friends and colleagues around me, this is what we wanted to listen to. But that was unheard of.
Right.
What I didn't tell Lord Jazz here is that I also majored in communications, and at my college I did a similar thing. I went to the program director and asked him if I could play hip hop, and they let me do it, but they had me do it at like midnight to 3 a.m. So just an interesting similarity.
You know, so he gave me the green light to be able to play whatever I wanted to play, and this was unheard of. So I took advantage of the situation and I did my show and I played hip hop. So all the campus was listening. Everybody around the tri-state area was listening. And he saw the reaction that the radio station was getting with the sponsors and everything coming in. So he really gave me the green light to push to do what I really wanted to do, which was play hip hop. And in the midst of this, one of my good friends by the name of Derek L.A. Jackson, I taught him how to DJ. I would let him come and rock the parties with me. He was a year older than me. So when he graduated, he was like, yo, Jazz, I'm going to look out for you. I don't know how, but I'm going to look out for you, man, because I appreciate what you did. Come to find out, he was Marley Marl's cousin. If you guys don't know Marley Marl, do your research, Marley Marl, and you see what he's done. He's monumental in hip hop. I went back home that summer to Cleveland, Ohio. I got a call from my man, L.A. He was like, yo, I'm at the House of Hits with Marley Marl. When you go back to school, form a group and send me a demo. I'll see what I can do. So that's what I did. When I went back to school, I was searching for two MCs because I always wanted to be like Run DMC, Houdini, you know, like a 3-man crew. So when I went back to school in Raleigh, North Carolina, I hooked up with my man Do It All through my man Denton Evans. They were both from Newark, New Jersey. And we hit it off. I heard him rhyme. I used to bring him to my parties. He would freestyle and like, yo, man, we dope together. People loved it. So I wanted to find another MC so I could be like Run DMC. Mm-hmm. And another guy, a younger guy by the name of Mr. Funky. I told him, I'll never forget this day. I knocked on his dorm. I was like, yo, I wasn't Lord Jazz yet. I was another name. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, yo, he knew me because I do all the parties. But I'm like, yo, I'm starting a group, man, and I heard you was dope. I want to hear something. Can you spit something for me? And he spit like a 16 bar. I never heard no shit like this before in my life. Yeah. And I was just like, I want you in the group. And that's how we got together, man. We did, I took him to my studio. I had a 4-track cassette and we did like 4 or 5 songs. And one of those songs was Psycho. Mm. And I sent it in the mail. Back then we used to have to send things in the mail. Right. Copyright. Right. So I sent it, my man called me like 2 weeks later. He was like, yo, Jay, I got the tape. Marley, he's loved the Psycho shit. And I was like, word? He was like, he want to meet y'all. We hooked up a show in Raleigh, and Marley and my man L.A. flew down from the House of Hits to come see us perform. And when I tell you we tore that shit the fuck down, man, we tore that shit the fuck down. Right. And I have that on video. It's gonna be on my documentary.
Oh, you're making a documentary?
I'm making a documentary. Okay. And I'm also writing a book. I'm 80% done. It's called Never Faded. So we ripped it, man, and Marley loved the show. He invited us to come to the House of Hits. We were in college at this time, mind you. Right. So I would drive my old ass Toyota Tercel. It had rust all on the side because of the Cleveland salt and snow and all that shit. They used to laugh at me. But that little car got us all the way up to the House of Hits. This journey has been amazing. When we get to the House of Hits, Marley opens the door. He had like some ring shit before the ring shit. And, he buzzed us in. You know, he walked through the garage. He had the 850 vinyl records everywhere. So we walk in the living room and guess who's sitting there? Heavy D.
What?
Heavy D was there. LL was there. What? So we fresh out. We in college. We like this. Like,
yeah, you made it. Yeah.
Oh shit. Like what? Like I got their pictures on my dorm wall. Like this is crazy. So immediately, man, we just started vibing and listening to music and just, you know, soaking the hip hop energy up. And we just started recording, man. And, it just escalated from there. How we got our deal was actually a mistake. Marley was doing a remix for Melissa Morgan. Like Marley was the king he was like the first producer that would mix, hip hop with R&B. He did a remix. Back then we used to have DATs. Marley had a meeting with Ruben Rodriguez from Pendulum Electro Records. And he accidentally put our DAT in and Psycho was on there. And he's like, oh, excuse me, that ain't the right, you know.
Yeah.
And the guy, Ruben, was like, wait a minute, what is that? I like that. And Marley's like, yeah, this is a new group. Well, we didn't even have a name yet. He was like, this is a new group I'm working with. He's like, yo, I like that. I want to meet these guys. So we set that meeting up. We went and met, with Ruben. He signed us. We got a maxi deal. So we did Psycho, Sleep for Dinner, and, Check It. So we did a maxi single. And from there, we got a great response. And then we did the album deal, Here Come the Lords. And after that, that's when everything blew up for us. So me, I'm like the historian in the group. I had a camera with me. And like back then we had big ass VHS cameras like that. Yeah. They used to laugh at me, but I used to like record everything. So I got footage of Tupac. We used to do a lot of stuff with Tupac at Marley Marl's house when we were recording.
That's gotta be amazing.
A bunch of history, man. A bunch of history. So be on the lookout for that. My book is called Never Faded. It's more about my life and my upbringing and how I got into hip hop. And yeah, I'm just staying busy. Be on the lookout for my daughter. She's also a DJ and producer. Her name is Gloria Colston. You could check her out on Instagram at Miss DJ Glo. That's MISS DJ Glo, GLO. She's doing some wonderful things. And be on the lookout for my son. My son is doing ballet. He goes to Juilliard in New York City. So one day you're going to see him in some major things. Staying grounded, staying busy, keeping my faith. Boys of the Underground, we just put a brand new album out and we have vinyl, CDs, we have merch. So it's been our first album we dropped in 1993, y'all. Since 1993, we have been on the road continuously. I actually moved to Paris, France in the year 2000 and I lived there for 11 years.
Wow.
My wife is French. My kids were born there. So I still do a lot of, touring in Europe. I still do a lot of DJ gigs. I'm actually going out there at the end of the month for 2 months and I still make my connections. I still, you know, I love traveling and meeting people and getting to different cultures. Yeah. Because for me, that's important.
Right.
You have to get out your city. You have to get out your state. You have to get out your country. You have to see the world. This world is huge, y'all. Right. There's so much shit to do. Please, if you have a passport and can get out there and see the world, please do that.
And you'll be amazed. If you can't, get outside of your city. At least get out, communicate, talk with people, get off your phones like this all day. Yeah. And for all the new artists that want, I would say, want to break through, be yourself. Right.
Please just be yourself. If everybody is going left, don't go left. Right. If your heart is to the right, go to the right and continue to do what you do. And watch, people will follow you and then everybody's going to start copying you and doing what you do. But you're going to be the leader of that. So be a leader. Please be a leader. And stop playing your vocals when you perform.
Please don't do that, because we can just listen to your song in the car, in the house.
Yeah.
When people go out to see you perform, they want to see you perform. So please give the people a show. Show some showmanship. DJLordJazz.com. All right. Follow me. Instagram at LordJazz, LOTUG. And my Lords of the Underground page is LOTUG and the number 1. All right. Follow us. What's up? It's your man DJ Lord Jazz from the world famous Lords of the Underground. And right now you're checking out Rap Yard Podcast.